all my goals are relevant towards getting higher quality sleep. That one's pretty self-explanatory. T is for time bound, so you want it to be a specific time bound goal in mind, because if you say, hey, I'll just get to it, if there's no end goal in sight, nothing to actually hold you accountable to achieving it, that's going to make it far easier to push it off. So a lot of people are just like, hey, I just want to get healthier. They don't have any, specific goals for, oh, I want to lose weight or I want to get stronger, things like that. It's going to be, and then they have no time-bound reason for it, and they can just keep pushing it off. Whereas for me, it's going to be by the new year, I want to already have this a leg up from where I was previously, and then maybe I can work up towards 8 hours. Who knows? So the things I'm doing to actually improve it, 2 big steps for me, right? One is getting a Fitbit, this old crappy guy. You probably don't even recognize him anymore, but that actually gives me a way to measure my sleep. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for what I'm looking for. It gives me some numbers. And then number 2 is actually going to be these blackout curtains, because light's actually going to be a huge thing that affects your ability to sleep. They actually did a study where they took people who were in REM sleep, like very, very deep sleep, rapid eye movement where you're dreaming, and they took a light about the size of a quarter and shone it on the back of their knee. And the light receptors, the photoreceptors on the back of their knee, like your knee pit, actually was enough to take them out of REM sleep. Crazy, right? So that's where these blackout curtains come super in handy. It's going to be like pitch black in here even during the day. I even took like a 20-minute nap today, which is like, that's amazing considering it's broad daylight out there. So that helps a ton for going to sleep. It's actually even for anyone who's also can relate to the sleep problems. There's a book called Sleep Smarter by Sean Stevenson. That's kind of what I'm going through and working my goals from. So that's one that you can follow along with too. But those would be 2 big things for me. The last one's gonna be my sleep hygiene. So actually having a routine going into sleep. So I'm gonna be working on building a routine for that, having a cutoff time for electronics, and having a routine, something to do once the electronics are off, so I don't get, too hyped up and stimulated, because a lot of times it's getting my brain to relax that keeps me up at night. So that's just an example of what it looked like for setting a specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goal. So I'd love to hear what you guys are planning, and I can give you guys some ideas next week. So hope you're doing amazing. Happy holidays, and we're in this together.